showing support during the COVID-19 crisis.
We came up with doing a weekly meal for people who are first responders, healthcare workers, and anybody else who is hungry.
Meet your neighbors making a difference during the pandemic.
I want to do something that helps.
Feel really happy to be part of helping someone in need.
Plus, local businesses relying on the love of loyal customers.
We've had two guys come in, regulars, they eat here 3 times a week. They said that us reopening is the best news they've had during this whole entire pandemic.
And a beauty queen breaking stereotypes.
I'm kind of representing the other people that are here that maybe you don't always get to see.
Localish LA starts right now.
Hello and welcome to a special home edition of Localish LA. I'm Veronica Miracle. Throughout this coronavirus pandemic, we have seen so many people come together to help others in their communities. People like restaurant owner Paul Reagan, who since March has been providing free meals for seniors, healthcare workers, and first responders.
I just think this is wonderful because this friend of ours that has been working as a nurse at Glendale Adventist, this is such a relief for her and her family. They're so appreciative of having these wonderful meals.
Each week, my daughter Emma and I deliver about 90 meals to the Pasadena Senior Center, where they then take the meals and deliver them to the seniors in the community. And with the COVID and everything, we kind of came up with doing a weekly meal for people who are first responders, healthcare workers, and anybody else who is hungry.
The people who work in the senior center are all so appreciative, and when we tell them what food we're bringing, they're always so excited, and it just makes me feel really good and very proud.
Thank you very, very much.
Yep, you're most welcome. We deliver to the sheriff's station each week. Occasionally we have the fire station, but the majority of our first responders are all hospital workers, or they work in testing centers and things like that. They've all been ecstatic that we're doing this.
Thank you very much.
This person right here. When people pull up and really genuinely thank us, to still have people acknowledging that this is a really great thing that my dad has started, feels really good.
Enjoy.
I just think this is wonderful because this friend of ours that has been working as a nurse at Glendale Adventist, this is such a relief for her and her family. They're so appreciative of having these wonderful meals because of Paul's generosity and Alta Eat's generosity.
We are so grateful to have people like Paul in our community. Now it's time to meet Leslie Song. Twice a week, she provides a home-cooked lunch in the park for the homeless in MacArthur Park.
The issue we have here is so serious. It's really complex. It's really complicated. Different stories, different explanations. This is not good. These people are kind of at the bottom and will have the most difficult time getting out of this. I want to do something that helps.
Keep space, back up a little, back up a little.
Hi, my name is Leslie Song, and I'm with Lunch in the Park, which is a nonprofit organization supporting home-cooked meals for people who are homeless or unhoused or have a difficult time getting normal, healthy meals. We go to MacArthur Park twice a week.
Bye. Lakers, huh?
Yeah. Muy pocas personas están veniendo a dejar comida en estas fechas de ahora. Pues un plato de comida, ¿verdad?
Y aparte de esta crisis del problema del virus, se ven con más preocupación, más miedo.
I only started it at the very end of last year. And when the pandemic hit, we had to change everything. I had to change the whole way that I do the meal. There were a lot more people in the park than there were before that.
Y como es una causa noble, yo sé que sí Dios va a ayudarnos en esta situación.
De mi parte para la señora Leslie, porque está perfecto lo que ella hace, y que pues que Dios la bendiga siempre.
Really appreciative. They really are. I think it's really hard. It's really hard to get, any kind of home-cooked food. It makes me feel good. I want to help. I want to try to do something that, even for a moment.
To learn how you can help Leslie with Lunch in the Park, just head to abc7.com/localish. Well, local Girl Scouts are also doing their part during this coronavirus pandemic, helping families in need by providing them with care kits. Those kits even include a very special personalized face mask.
Feel really happy to be part of helping someone in need.
Especially knowing that we're gonna help someone make a smile on their face.
In these care kits, they have non-perishable food items as well as personal essential items. And one of the most special items is a personal mask decorated by 150 Girl Scouts in the Magnolia Service Unit.
They have the kids' mask.
Today we were at the Alexandria House distributing kits to people in need, people experiencing homelessness.
Something as simple as this, where someone actually took the time to create a piece of art that goes with something that's very necessary, like a mask, really means a lot to people.
Every Monday and Wednesday we met up on Zoom. It took like a few weeks of planning.
I feel like we had to made either 100 or a little more over that because a lot of us did like 15 to 20 kits.
We at Support and Feed were really attracted to this project because we love the idea of inspiring children to take on taking care of people and the planet in the future.
It's really twofold. It shows people that the Girl Scouts care, makes a real big impact on people.
We hope to continue doing it, do more stuff where we can help more.
Way to go, girls. Keep up the good work. In downtown LA, family-owned People's Choice Beef Jerky has given away thousands of bags of beef jerky to frontline workers as their way of saying thank you during the pandemic. Here's their story.
We've received so many interesting donations, but one of the things that I really love about the donation that we received from People's Choice is the fact of the history that they have in this community.
We saw an opportunity to donate beef jerky to all of our local healthcare heroes, and that's what we did. We like to consider ourselves one of LA's best kept secret. Not many people know that there's a beef jerky factory right here in downtown, and we're a family business. My great-grandfather started the company in 1929. It's been passed down from generation to generation. Everything we do make is handmade right here in our facility. We use high-quality ingredients, and that handmade attention to detail really makes a difference.
Their purpose around their organization is so in tune with how we consider the work that we do here at the hospital.
One of the challenges that we heard, and the many challenges that they face, is access to good quality, on-the-go, high-protein snacks.
So the ability to provide them with snacks that are nutritious and really help to kind of sustain the work that we do. In addition to that, we also do what we call our human kindness baskets, where we provide snacks and other things to the staff to put into their break rooms, just to make sure that we're keeping up in terms of their own kind of well-being, as well as supporting them as they're providing care to our patients.
And once all the donations have been made, we're expecting near 10,000 bags to go out to hospitals and healthcare heroes across the country. For us as a local business to support our community and make a difference has really meant a lot to us.
Coming up on Localish LA.
Selling something beats not selling anything at all.
A neighborhood ice cream shop looking on the bright side. And later, bringing your favorite restaurants to you. How a food truck is helping these struggling brick and mortar spots stay in business. If you like Localish LA, then be sure to check out the Localish Network. Watch over the air on 7.2 or on these cable channels.
Welcome back to a special From Home edition of Localish LA. I'm community journalist Ashley Mackey. Summer is here, and that means ice cream. Here in Inglewood, Jam's Creamery is working to keep the sweets and the beats going during these tough times.
When I was younger, I worked on an ice cream truck, and it stuck in my mind. So, I kind of did research, and I felt the need in the area. So we pushed forward with the idea. Thank you, ladies, for stopping by. We appreciate it.
It's a better vibe when you can actually meet the owners and the people that's behind the business.
We're known as Jams because, we play all of the current music all day long. My favorite item, hands down, we got a signature item we call the Jazz. It's an ice cream and cake sandwich. Kind of build your own. You choose the cake, you choose the ice cream, you choose the topping. We have another item called the Fusion, which is basically an ice cream and cake shake. We're the only one that does it. The cake is fresh, the ice cream is fresh, and it's delicious.
Customer service is absolutely impeccable. Bye-bye.
It's good for the community. He look out for the young guys walking around here. He always saying positive stuff. So it only makes sense that we will support somebody like him.
It's been really tough through this pandemic thing. You know, it's kind of tough with a smaller business being able to, hold on and wait for things to come by because there isn't a lot of foot traffic. No one's really out saying, oh yeah, I want to go get ice cream. I want to go get ice cream. Most people are inside. But, selling something beats not selling anything at all.
Sharing the stories of small businesses like Jam's Creamery is just one of the many things I cover as the community journalist in Inglewood. If it happens in Inglewood, I'm there. Be sure to follow me on social for more.
Still ahead on Localish LA.
It's like a childhood dream, like chasing an ice cream truck, but instead it's with like tacos.
On the go and in your neighborhood, bringing your favorite restaurants to you. Plus,
it's funny how people discover it. They're like, I didn't know you guys came by bicycle.
How the pandemic has helped this business pedal its way back. Don't miss out on all LA has to offer. Check out abc7.com/localish.
Hey there, I'm Carl Schmid coming to you from my home for this special Localish LA. Restaurants throughout Southern California continue to face major challenges during this pandemic. So now 3 South LA natives have teamed up to bring local restaurants to their community.
Hello, you guys can come.
We grew up seeing the roaming ice cream trucks, so just bringing something unique, something creative, and something exciting for supporters and local restaurants alike is what we want to keep pushing. Well, On The Go LA was started 3 months ago at the beginning of COVID, and basically what we do is we hop local restaurants from the greater LA area onto a food truck for a day, and we help them provide routes for them to cruise around the neighborhoods, as well as marketing assets.
I believe the roaming element is something that people haven't really taken advantage of. And considering the situation with the pandemic, there's always fear of having multiple groups of people within a certain location. And then 2, it's just another great way just to spread a restaurant's respective image.
Thank you so much for coming, okay?
It just gives us an opportunity to somewhat stay afloat, keep on meeting new people, letting more people know that we're out there. So it just helps us significantly, especially since we're a small business.
Our idea is really focused on the roaming ice cream truck model. So if you see our On The Go LA truck roaming down the street, you wave us down, try some amazing new foods.
I think food is a healing process, and it's something that we all need right now. It's like a cross-cultural platform for all of us to begin to get exposed to different types of foods.
It's perfect that a food truck is driving out and reaching different communities.
I think it's awesome because it's like a childhood dream, like chasing an ice cream truck, but instead it's with like tacos.
Especially right now, I think that's number one, supporting small community businesses, especially if it's in your surrounding community. We're in this together, so coming out and supporting one another is like the best thing you could be doing right now.
From food trucks to food bikes, well, kind of. A lot of us are opting for delivery these days when we order our meals. And in Long Beach, the Maritime bicycle courier service is providing a local delivery option for small businesses who need that service.
It's funny how people discover it. They're like, I didn't know you guys came by bicycle, and they're like, I'm gonna use you guys more often. My name is Langdon Tagapet. I'm a co-founder of Maritime Bicycle Courier here in Long Beach. We started the first bicycle courier business here in Long Beach. My business partner and I, our background basically is bicycle racing, and we found a way to fuel our passion through being couriers. Before car delivery service apps, before there was a Uber Eats, before there was a Postmates, before there was a DoorDash, it was us bicycle couriers. And with the corporate car delivery services, they came in with huge marketing legs and basically snuffed us out. We found our niche basically with independent small business owners.
It's amazing how much they've done for us. Like I said, it's good that we know all of them, and we have been a little hub for the downtown area for them for doing pickups. And I know it's been important to our customers to know that the money is staying locally in Long Beach, and they see these people knowing, they're helping support another small business.
We have about, 20 to 30 clients that we work for. We're like their third-party delivery service. Basically, like we're a labor force for them. The community basically has brought us back up, shown us support. I mean, it's symbiotic. That's how we work. We service the community supports us, and I'm grateful. It's a weird blessing that the community has brought us back.
Now, while we all continue to be spending quite a bit more time at home than we thought we would, you might have run out of shows to binge watch. Well, as the correspondent for On the Red Carpet, I've been talking to some of the stars of some of Hulu's biggest shows you might want to check out.
The girl has to go home.
Think all this time in quarantine has left you with nothing to binge watch? Well, think again. Hulu has some of the hottest shows streaming right now.
We make this show just as much for ourselves and our fans as anything else. Like, we value the relationship with the fans. We value, we feel deeply about these storylines.
Seasons 1 through 3 of The Handmaid's Tale are available, and just because season 4 is in an extended production hiatus due to the current pandemic, it doesn't mean you shouldn't binge watch this award-winning show.
To walk into the third season and experience the flashback, which all fit with layers of her that I had forgotten I knew, and what you accumulate over time knowing a character. That's when it becomes extraordinary.
Rarely do you get involved with a team where the standard is very high. Everyone's on their A game, from actors to producers and writers, who are in front of the camera, directors, behind the camera, crew, and they're just doing the best.
Right now, maybe we could just focus on the people in this room.
Also doing their best, the cast of Rami, which has returned for a second season on Hulu, striking a chord with its portrait of a first-generation American Muslim family.
Our show got picked up having no celebrities for a season 1, having none as well for a season 2. This is a show the network believes in and believes in the voice of what we're doing. In a lot of ways, I feel like we're just getting started, and I think that we've really seen a big mask get taken off of Rami, and we've seen him faced with how his intentions are not enough.
She is pretty.
Elle Fanning and Nicholas Hoult lead the cast on the period dramedy series The Great, which focuses on the rise of Catherine the Great.
Tony writes brilliant characters, obviously, but then each member of the cast brings such quirkiness and difference and great performances to each one.
Wild, it's fun, but it has a true emotional core, and even though it's hilarious, it really has substance.
And speaking of substance, you won't want to miss Little Fires Everywhere, starring Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington.
I've been meaning to hire someone for my house, just to do a little light cleaning, some laundry, maybe cook dinner.
You mean, like to be your maid?
More like a housekeeper.
She never had a bad day. She never treated us like we were just other actors. She treated us like we were teenagers who were learning and who were important, and that she wanted to be our mentor.
Binge watch these shows and many more, all available on Hulu now.
Up next on Localish LA.
It kind of feels like coming home. How are you doing? Good, how are you? It makes you feel good, and it's nice when you can see the owners here or recognize the locals coming by for takeout.
An Orange County favorite reopens its doors. And we'll introduce you to the local beauty queen breaking down stereotypes. Don't go away.
Welcome back to this at-home edition of Localish. I'm Jessica de Nova. In Orange County, we have a lot of special traditions, and at home, Dad seems to think one of ours is going to be surfing all summer long, but Mom isn't quite ready to let Cece hang 10. Now in Surf City, USA, one annual tradition is the Miss Huntington Beach competition, and this year's winner hopes to be a role model and inspiration for all young girls in her hometown. Let's meet the woman who is proud to be representing Surf City, USA.
Hello, my name is Mara James. I am Miss Huntington Beach for 2020. Since 1997, there hasn't been a Miss Huntington Beach of color, not since Miss Chen, and she was an Asian American young woman who got crowned queen. But since then, there hasn't been, so I'm very excited to be the first American East Asian young woman to represent Huntington Beach. you kind of get a preconceived idea of what you expect to find down here, but I'm kind of representing the other people that are here that maybe you don't always get to see. Being a little girl growing up here, I feel like I never felt out of place. I always felt welcome, and I think that's really important that we have someone to represent that and kind of show that there's all types of little girls out there and young women that you can look up to, and all types of people, all types of body shapes, and people who live here love living here and love and respect their community. City Hall, it's really beautiful. This is like a staple place of Huntington Beach. You get a really good history of what Miss Huntington Beach kind of represents, and it's nice because it does honor the Queen for their year. I think one thing that Miss Huntington Beach represents and will continue to represent is positivity and just kind of shining a light on the good things in Huntington Beach.
The restaurant known for its famous spaghetti grilled cheese sandwich is working on making a comeback after closing all locations back in mid-March because of the COVID-19 shutdowns.
It kind of feels like coming home.
How you doing? Good, how are you?
It makes you feel good, and it's nice when you can see like the owners here or recognize the locals coming by for takeout.
We've had 2 guys come in, regulars. They eat here 3 times a week. They said that us reopening is the best news they've had during this whole entire pandemic.
You have to order right here. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there.
Hi, this is Paul Cal from Burnt Crumbs and Burnt Zilla. Hey guys, we're open again, and we'd love to serve you. Come on down, and we'd love to make you a fresh, hot meal. This is going to be our middle of the pandemic comeback. Now more than ever, we're very reliant on what our customers are asking of us. For us, it was just knowing how my family is. I have 2 little kids and my wife, and just having something where you can just heat up really quick, throw on top of some rice or some pasta. So we're now offering some frozen meal packages that can make your life a whole lot easier at home.
It makes me really hopeful for other businesses that they can see the difference they make, that they made an impact on the community.
There's so many businesses that are they're shuttering right now. Very important for us to kind of do what we can to help people survive this.
Just from all the owners, we appreciate all the support, we appreciate all the love, we appreciate all the messages, all the DMs, all the comments. Like you, we're scared too. We don't know where this is going, but we'd love to feed you, and we love that you support us, and we really, really appreciate everyone.
I think I'm ready for some takeout this week. Thanks so much for joining us, and remember, for more ways to live like a local, visit abc7.com/localish.
Don't miss an all-new episode of Localish LA on Sunday at 6:30 on ABC7. Or click on the subscribe button and watch Localish LA anytime.